Is there a drone that can shoot videos of you automatically and follow you around? A drone that can act as your personal cameraman, allowing you to vlog hands-free? That's exactly what the Hover X1 promises. This pocket-sized self-flying drone claims to revolutionize the way we vlog. But is it really a practical vlogging camera, or will it just be another gadget that gathers dust on your shelf? My name is Mick. I'm a passionate vlogger, a licensed drone pilot, and a dad. I want to help you make an informed decision, and I've put the Hover X1 to the test here in LA and during a vacation in the Philippines. If you're curious to find out if this drone can truly elevate your vlogging game, then keep watching and let's discover together what this drone is all about. So, what's the perfect vlogging camera? A lot of people just take out their phones and start shooting a video. Now it works, but it's a little bit ordinary. Now I can step up my vlogging game by shooting with a tripod or a gimbal. That way I can get a variety of angles. But first of all, I'd have to bring around the tripod with me everywhere. Secondly, I'd have to reposition the tripod every few shots to keep it interesting. Neither of these are really ideal for a solo shooter. If we're talking about a vlogging camera, okay? You know what I really want? I want a camera that can follow me around wherever I go, like a cameraman, because I can't afford one. I don't know, maybe a vlogging drone? Now I wonder what that would be like. Well, first of all, I want to be able to shoot from anywhere, so it would have to be pocketable. And while I'm shooting the video, I want to be able to focus on talking to you guys, not have to worry about the settings or the controls. In fact, I'd rather not have any controls at all. I would just prefer to maybe, press a button and have it do its job. And maybe it would rise up into the air and then follow me as I walk around it. And I don't want to just walk around it. I want to be able to go wherever I want to and have it follow me, just like a cameraman. And when I'm done, I would just hold out my hand and have it land on my palm. And of course, it's gotta be affordable. Now the camera I've described is right here. Meet the Hover X1. It's a pocket-sized self-flying drone, and it's a vlogging drone. It does everything I've described and more. So is it the perfect vlogging camera? Well, it's getting there, but not quite. It does have some limitations that you'll have to work around. We're gonna talk about them, but first, let's focus on the three most important questions. How much is it? Does it really work? And can it pass the wife test? What's the wife test? Oh, it's really easy. Are you married? Is your wife sweet and patient? Yeah. Oh, dude, you gotta go to confession immediately because you married a nun. For the rest of us, there's the wife test, which means from the time you ask your wife for a photo or video, can you get the shot in 30 seconds or less?
Current mode custom. Dolly track. Hover. Zoom out.
Now it's time to pop the question. Hey dear, how about we get a selfie? Alright, so it's quick, but what else can it do? So glad you asked. Here are the other modes on the Hover X1.
Let me know.
The most useful modes for vlogging are follow mode and dolly track. What I like is how they track me from pretty close distances and low altitude, making the videos look like they were shot by a cameraman rather than a drone. But how good is the tracking? Well, follow mode is pretty accurate and tracks me very well while avoiding obstacles. I just need to make sure to remain in its view and not ride too fast. Dolly track mode looks even cooler, but X1 has no obstacle avoidance sensors behind it or beside it, so it can sometimes fly backwards into obstacles. You instead have to steer it with your body, which does take practice. You should also make your turns very gradual, or else the X1 might change directions and start shooting from behind. One limit is it can only track people. It can't track pets or objects. Second, if you stay in the same position for more than 3 seconds, it's going to initiate the landing sequence. If you want me to make a video about dolly track and other tips for the X1, let me know in the comments. One of the features that sets the Hover X1 apart for vlogging is its noise cancellation feature. So it not only can it record audio, but it can also cancel the noise from the props. So right now I'm recording the sound from my phone using the Hover X1 software. And it syncs it with the video and then cancels out the sound of the props. So that way you can hear my voice clearly. I'm right beside a busy street, and yet you don't hear any of that noise. Now this works best if you have an external microphone connected to your iPhone, such as this little microphone that I have here. I have a link in the description. Now these features are nice, but there's one more feature that makes X1 more useful than other drones in my opinion. You see, as a solo shooter, I've always wanted a drone that could shoot videos of me automatically like a cameraman. So years ago, I bought the Skydio 2, which was the smartest self-flying drone. But the funny thing is, I was too scared to use the Skydio 2 for vlogging. Why? Well, even though it has the best self-flying technology, it is large, heavy, and flies fast. So, if it makes even one mistake, it can seriously hurt someone or cause significant damage. So, I never really got to use it for vlogging as I originally intended. Now, the X1 has a pretty basic obstacle avoidance, yet I'm very comfortable flying it near family and friends. That's because it is very light, slow for a drone, and has a flexible plastic cage. To test its safety, let's try the paper towel test. We're going to fly the X1 directly into a paper towel to see if the paper towel will survive. Okay, so paper beats scissors when the scissors are plastic props in a plastic drone. That's why I feel so relaxed with the X1. Its potential for damage is more like an RC car than a drone, and it's pretty durable. My X1 has crashed many times, hitting trees and posts, but it only has a small scuff on one corner. So the Hover X1 may be one of the slowest and weakest drones that I have in my fleet, but it's the most useful and practical of them all. And that's why it's earned a permanent place in my camera bag. And no, it's not going to replace your phone or 360 camera for vlogging, but I think it's the best second camera to have. Post your questions in the comments. See you in 360.